Hello everybody and welcome to Isekai Quartet episode 10 anime review. This was, I say it every week, I say it every week, I say that every week as well. Just enjoyable. We got more characters showing up, you know. Sadly, not new series, but if anyone honestly thought that was going to happen, like expected it, you're crazy. I was hoping, but I wasn't expecting it. It was never going to happen. Season 2, Isekai Octet. They'll introduce more. I really hope so. I hope this is done well, like, you know, on TV and that, and the numbers are well, because everyone I know is enjoying it. But you know, you've got to see numbers to see if we get more. So anyway, the Roswell informs the class at the beginning that hey, it's field day coming up, and Subaru points out quite comically, because I was thinking the same thing. It's like this schedule was weird. We just got back from a school trip, then there was like elections. You know, what's going on? And Roswell was like, shut up, basically. Shut up, don't worry about it. We've only got 12 episodes to play with. Really, it's only 6 episodes to play with when you think about it, which is crazy. But yeah, it's field day and he says, you've got to win. If you can win, you might be able to go home. And everyone's like, Lily gasp. And Subaru has a thought. He's like, hang about. How do we win? How do we all win? Because we're the only ones here. And then he's like, Roswell's like, no, there's another class here the whole time. Subaru's like, I'm calling you out on your shebang. Can't swear. And then he runs to the next door and there's another class. And there's people in there. It's other people from the same series. Although I didn't see any Tanya people in there. There was only Chris from Konosuba, which, I don't know, Wiz and Yunyun exist, so why are they not there as well? Vania was the teacher, that was right. And then from ReZero I saw Felt, Reinhardt, and I saw Julius. There's probably others there as well. And then there was also the Pleiades maids from Overlord. Which is, they're easy to beat. I just got to say, hey, you're not allowed to compete, fake an injury or something, and then they'll do it. That's how they're going to beat them. Problem solved. And they're probably, well, they're not the biggest threat because Reinhardt, but other than, and arguably Chris as well. You know, who knows? Who knows? I don't know, because I haven't seen the episode next week, 2 weeks. We've got 2 episodes left. Oh, that's actually quite disheartening, thinking about it. What happened next? The protagonists back in their class now after scouting the competition, I guess. I say the protagonists. 3 of the 4 protagonists. Kazuma just isn't a part of that group. It's Tanya, Ainz, and Subaru getting along really well, which is fine. But Kazuma, I guess because he wasn't involved in the incident at the beach, maybe. But he also wouldn't really fit if he was hanging around with them 3. Like, you could argue even that Subaru's out of place, but I think he's still serious enough to, you know, act in. Well, they clearly from this he does fit in with the 2 of them, which is strange. I didn't expect that. Whereas Kazuma, he would literally just be the comic relief as opposed to contributing anything to the conversation. So maybe the right call. Also, Kazuma doesn't like Subaru, I guess. I think that's like a thing. They keep interrupting and yelling at each other from across the room. So I've got a feeling that is a thing that we'll continue doing. Anyway, what do? They're discussing their competition, basically. They're like, okay, we can definitely beat the Pleiades, is what Ainz said. There was no one from Tanya there. They said there was someone missing on the board, but I forget the name. I didn't recognise it, so I'm assuming it's a Tanya person. And then Subaru is like, yeah, Reinhardt's really OP. Here's all the stuff he can do. I was like, is that really a thing? Like, I think I need to rewatch ReZero, because I don't remember that. Is he just exaggerating? Because I can't, Reinhardt doesn't do a lot in ReZero also, outside of the first arc, in terms of actual combat stuff, so, man, I don't remember. But yeah, then Team Konosuba slowly crawl out the door in the background. Wonder what happens next. So they run into Chris outside, have a little bit of a, it's not an altercation, they just talk to her and she's like, hey, if you die, you can't get revived in this world. And I'm like, okay, how do you know that though? I mean, I know how she knows it, because I've read the light novel. But how do you know that, though? Like, why is no one questioning this? Yeah, but then I was really worried they were going to give out a spoiler. They didn't, so, you know, I'll stop talking about it. But if you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, then also there's a little bit where Shouty's boobs get insulted again. Can we stop doing that, please? Shouty is best girl from Overlord. Fight me. Of the, like, 2 of them, 3. I guess all the Pleiades may. She's best girl, alright? Don't at me. yeah, and then after hearing about the revival thing, Subaru was like, I wonder if I can still return by death. So he doesn't try it. He's like, no, I don't want to die, but can I talk about it? The answer is no, he can't. He tries to do it, and he also weird thing. He blocks Tanya's ears, I guess, to stop her from getting heart crushed or whatever. But do skeletons have hearts? Does Ainz have a? Would that work on Ainz? I don't know. This series is just throwing up so many stupid possibilities when you have all these series lore and stuff mashing together. I'm like, would that work? Or is he safe? I don't know. Or can he resist it because he's really OP? Who knows? But yeah, the return by death still works. And then he gets attacked by Hamsuke and some demon thing. I don't know what it is. It's like a Black Knight. Probably also from Overlord. Like I said, my Overlord knowledge is not great, although it's better than my Tanya knowledge. So yeah, that was a thing. Subaru gets eaten again because recurring plot point. It's not a plot point. It's a gag, recurring gag, which is haha, funny. Everyone's back in class, and Ainz and Amelia and Albedo are getting everyone pumped up for the thing. Like, yeah, let's do it, guys. We can win. Kazum's like, no. Kazum's that guy. He's like, I'm actually quite happy here, so I'm fine with staying here forever, actually. And everyone's like, Kazuma, what are you doing? And then everyone else is like, yeah, we'll do it, guys. And Kazuma's like, you know what? You've brought me around. And he's like, nope, just kidding, actually. He did his thing. Is that what you thought I'd say? No. But then because he's so lazy and he angers everyone, basically, Tanya's like, okay, you're going to get military training right now. And it's pretty entertaining. They take him out to the yard. The yard? What do you call it? What do we call it? I haven't been to school in ages. Playground? They're a bit old for that. Outside. They go to the outside, and they shoot him with. Puck shoots him with like magic crystals. I think Tanya's also shooting him, and then while that's going on, Megumin just decides to lay off an explosion or pull off an explosion, and it sends him team rocketing into the sky. Don't know why Megumin caused an explosion. However, it's not a plot hole because she's Megumin and she probably just felt like it, and that's actually all the explanation you need. So that was what happened. That's how the episode ended. So I'm going to guess the next two. I think we're going to end right. They're going to win the field day. They'll be like, yeah, we can go home. And then Roswell's going to be like, no, I said maybe you can go home. You're not going anywhere. And they're not going to get home because they want to make more. Am I being really wishful thinking? But you can see them doing it, can't you? They're like, yeah, let's go home. And then they're like, it's not working. Roswell's like, no, I said maybe. They're like, what? And then if they're going to introduce another series or few, they'll do that at the very end of the season. And that'll link into Isekai Quintet. Isekai... What's a big number? 10? 10 tet. Deck tet? I'm rambling now. Thank you everyone for watching. And let me know what you thought about the episode and everything else as well. And I will see you next week. Bye guys.